Sherholtz. High to right. And the entire game flashed before your very eyes. Torres ran it down. This game is tied. Sandoval. Got him. And finally, Giants fans got exactly what they wanted. High to right, but Venable is at the wall. It is out of here, and we are going home. Thank you, Lord. Thursday night baseball here at AT&T Park as we come to you from Third and King. It is the final game of this four-game series, Padres and Giants. Hi again, everybody. I'm Dwayne Kuiper. Alongside me is Mike Krukow. Well, a huge win for the Giants last night. They kind of needed to knock the Padres off their stool. They had been taking advantage of the Giants here at AT&T Park, and tonight Barry Zito gets the baseball, and he's throwing the ball pretty well.
Well, he is throwing the ball very well. And if you think about it, every time he's gone out there, there's always been a little something extra on his start. First outing in Chicago, he's pitching a part of the doubleheader where he's got to eat up innings because the bullpen's getting chewed on. The next outing, he comes back with 3 days rest, and then he has a 2.5-hour rain delay. Well, it's a similar situation tonight if you consider the Giants' bullpen last night threw 8 innings. He needs to pitch well. He needs to go deep in the game. And the way he's throwing, I think he'll do it.
All right. Well, last night, one of the reasons the Giants won, the bullpen was fabulous. And when we come back, Amy G is going to take a look at that bullpen and what they did last night after this.
Baseball on Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area is brought to you by AT&T and by Toyota. Check out the great deals at your local Toyota dealer today.
The San Francisco Giants thankful this fourth and final game against the San Diego Padres is a night game. Last night's events, a dramatic marathon ending with a 14th inning walk-off home run courtesy of Nate Shearholtz. Welcome back. I'm Amy Gutierrez, and actually a couple of big home runs for Nate last night and great offensive performances from Pablo Sandoval and Andres Torres. But none of it would have mattered had it not been for the Giants bullpen. A near perfect performance. They are our united leaderboard this evening. 5 relievers in all. Ramirez, Mota, Wilson, Romo, and Lopez combined for 8 shutout innings. Only 2 hits were given up, 13 strikeouts recorded by the relievers, and in all, the Giants staff put 19 punch-outs in the books. It was a season high and ties an all-time high of strikeouts here at AT&T Park. And it was kind of funny, the right field fans a little disappointed because they ran out of Ks to use. Not enough room for 19. Bruce Bochy said that all of his relievers are available this evening, but he's looking to his starter, Barry Zito, to eat up some innings. It marks the first start for Zito here at home since being reinstated off the disabled list. Game time coming up shortly. First, we're going to check in with our Sportsnet Central studios for an update after these messages.
again, everybody.
Ready for Padres-Giants Game 4. Our game time weather is brought to you by the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. The admission-free boardwalk is open every day. 62 degrees here at the yard. We got light winds, 78% humidity, and it is clear, 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 clear. Barry Zito leads the Giants out of the dugout. Under a beautiful night. Padres lineup: Denorfia, Bartlett, and then Headley. Headley's been hot over the last 18 games. Ludwig, the cleanup hitter. Then it's Maben, the former Giant Guzman. Hudson will hit 7th. Then it's Rob Johnson and Corey Lupke.
On the hill tonight for the Giants will be the left-hander Barry Zito, 33 years old. He has been in the big leagues 11 years, 6'2", 210-pounder, out of Las Vegas, Nevada. And here's what he's done in 5 starts. 2-1, 3.81 ERA. Really been throwing well of late. His last 2 starts on the road in Chicago and Detroit, both outstanding outings. And what we saw with Zito was a real consistency to the finish of his pitches. When he's right, you'll see a fastball that'll go 84, 87. It'll have cut to it, run in on the hands of a lot of right-handed hitters. You'll see a lot of high fastballs on that side of the plate, inside to a righty. Big curveball, a slider, and a change. 3-8 lifetime against these Padres with a 4.38 ERA. Let's take a look at the defense playing behind Barry Zito. Giants starting from their outfield will have Burrell, Rowan, and Sherholtz. Tejada and Sandoval on the left side of the infield. Hall and Huff on the right side. And Eli Whiteside will be in the squad, putting down the signs.
And here we go as we're ready for baseball here at AT&T Park. As these two teams wrap up this 4-game series, is Chris Denorfia just about ready to stand in. Zito throws the first pitch of the ball game, and it is a called strike. Denorfia hitting .284, 5 home runs, 15 driven in. Zito with a .381 ERA. This is a new umpiring crew tonight. It's Jim Reynolds, David Rackley, then Andy Fletcher, and Tim Welke. Reynolds is behind home plate. And the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss.
Jim Reynolds will give you a knee high, he'll give you a belt. Doesn't give you many corners, so he's kind of a textbook strike zone. But he can be tight at times.
The 1-2 pitch to Denorfia, and it's down low. Bartlett to follow. Padres 8 games under 500. They have played pretty good baseball over the last couple of weeks. Giants did beat him last night. Padres won the first 2 games in this series. Denorfia pops this one to right field. Sherholtz comes racing in, and it's going to be Hall, who makes a catch like a wide receiver. Nice play.
I thought for a second he was going to keep running and spike it
in the end zone.
Right there in the end zone being the warning track. Well, let's make it our Ford right chase. What do you say? We got a fly pattern, and watch Bill Hall, the second baseman, going out. He's got it, and he'll go in for 6. That's our Ford right choice.
I never watched Hall. I had my eyes totally on Sherholtz. Imagine my surprise.
Hey. Maybe all the football we're going to get this year.
Here's Bartlett. That's a good point. Bartlett takes one wide. Bartlett hitting .242, a home run, 21 RBIs. In the long ball game yesterday, Bartlett went 2 for 5. And that fastball is high. On deck is Chase Headley, just underway here at 3rd and King. Glad you joined us. And the bell tie strike. 2 balls and 1 strike. Padres are 21 and 21 on the road. They've actually played better on the road than at home. And Bartlett swings and misses. It's 2-2.
And that's a good changeup, and that's exactly what we saw when he came off a disabled list in Chicago. Good finish on that changeup, and he did not miss many times with it up. Kept it consistently down around the knees, just like that last pitch. Beautiful.
2-2. Foul into the seats. Two and 2 to Bartlett. Zito taking a long look into Eli Whiteside. And he comes in and misses 3 balls and 2 strikes. Giants, on the other hand, are 10 games over 500. And the payoff pitch to Bartlett. And Bartlett is out swinging, 2 down.
Changeup was the payoff pitch. Take a look at a 3-2 changeup and having the confidence to throw it. So effective when you can put that down below the zone. Guys will chase.
Here's Headley. Headley having a good year, 305, a couple of home runs, 31 RBIs. He's had 26 lifetime at bats against Zito. Two and 0. Birthday party?
I would have to say birthday party.
Yeah, I guess that's why you would do that. Headley will look for a good pitch here, 2 and 0. And he decided not to swing at it. 2 balls and 1 strike. Zito adjusting shoes, socks. Giants 2 games up on Arizona. Arizona is playing in St. Louis tonight. 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, 2 and 2.
That's more of a cutter than a slider up there. Ran flat. Got Headley to swing through it.
Aaron Rowan's got a beat on this one, and it'll be a 1-2-3 inning for Zito. Giants are coming up. Rowan will lead it off. And here's Bruce Bochy's lineup. It'll be Rowan and then Tejada, followed by Sandoval, Burrell, the cleanup hitter. Huff, Nate Scherholz. How about the game last night for Nate? And over the last 10 games, very good. Bill Hall gets a start. So does Eli Whiteside and Barry Zito.
On the hill tonight for the Padres will be the left-hander Corey Lupke, rookie, 26 years old, out of Maria Stein, Ohio. 6'4", 210-pounder. I've been in the bullpen, has worked his way into the rotation. You're going to see 4 pitches. Fastball, curveball, slider, changeup. For Lupke, you'll see a fastball in low 90s out of Ohio State.
Only one Giants hitter has any history against Lupke, and that's Huff. And he's only had 1 at bat.
Owns him, though.
He does have ownage. As Rowan stands in and looks at a strike. Rowan 246, a couple of home runs, 16 RBIs, and it's a quick 0-2. So if you're taking a couple of pitches to get out in front of Lupke, that hasn't worked. And a 3-pitch see you later. Okay, we have a Giants fan and we have a Padres fan. And not just by uniform. I can tell you which one I'd rather spend some time with.
Yeah, well, I think you made a right choice there, Porter.
Here's Tejada. So Lupke with his first pitch out of the strike zone. It's 1 ball and no strikes. Tejada asking Jim Reynolds if you'll give him some time before Lupke throws. Lupke likes to work quick. And it's top foul, 1 ball and 1 strike.
Lupke out of the bullpen was kind of a fastball slider pitcher, but once he's come into rotation now, he's brought out a curveball and a changeup. So you give you 4 different looks. All right, first game.
Off the end of the bat, foul.
That big curveball.
Well, first game maybe means some first game magic. How about that? Think Mom took the boys?
Yeah.
Tejada off his foot.
Padres defensively tonight behind Corey Lupke will set it up this way. Starting in the outfield will be Ludwig, Maven, and Denorfia. Bartlett and Headley on the left side of the infield. Hudson and Guzman on the right side. And Rob Johnson will be back as a squad, putting down the sides, doing the catching.
And Tejada continues to stay alive as he just fights off that pitch. It almost bounced.
Matt Cain, Jeremy Halfeld, and the old catcher face, Billy Hayes.
Two and two now to Tejada.
It's a pretty good fastball from Lupke.
Down the right field line, that'll be a souvenir. Giants 25 and 15 at home. Good attitude.
Oh yeah, they had fun getting ready for this one.
Tejada breaks his bat as this is rolled to Headley. And Headley will make the play. So 2 outs.
He cut that ball nicely up into the hands of Miguel Tejada. Tejada's been swinging the bat well. Really has covered that middle inside of the plate with good consistency. You chant him right now, you got to earn it. That's how good that fastball was. Oh yeah, they have been to the Build-A-Bear. They may go back again in the 5th inning.
Well, once the popcorn's gone, they're back.
Excellent point.
Sandoval takes an off-speed pitch for a strike. Burrell to follow should Sandoval reach. Sandoval swings and misses. It's 0-2. Sandoval took a little breather, stood outside the box, and he gets him on a high fastball, and that'll end the inning. Second inning coming up. It starts tonight and runs through Sunday. This is a program that provides a free non-competitive baseball program for over 17,000 kids in need. This campaign was inspired by the Hall of Famer Stretch himself to raise awareness and funds for the Junior Giants. This is what you do. Visit jrgiants.org to learn what's special about this year's stretch drive. jrgiants.org. Ludwig takes a strike. See, Ludwig 3 for 13 in the series. Overall hitting at .251. And Ludwig strokes this one out to center field. Rowand is on the move. Rowand's going to make the catch up against the wall. And what a nice play by the Giants center fielder.
Yeah, I agree. What do you say we make that our forward right choice? You know, you get drift, and this is pretty much the prevailing winds we see most of the time here, with a little breeze going out straight towards center. And it will help fly balls. And here, Rowand going back, and stays with it. Knows he's going to make contact as he hits the warning track. And that's just a great play. Good concentration, takes the hit. And that's our forward right choice.
Here's Cameron Maybin, who's never faced Zito before. And the bluff of a bunt and a strike, and it's 0-1. Maybin hitting .266, 5 home runs, 21 RBIs. Had 14 at bats in the series. He's had 3 RBIs. Hall's got it, 2 down. So let's check in with Amy G. Amy?
All right, gentlemen, we're calling all tweets. We're doing it again tonight. It's the tweet to win contest presented by CSN Bay Area. You need to follow at CSN Authentic, at CSN Authentic. At the end of the game, they're going to text a question to you about something I said in tonight's game. If you answer it first, $50 on an Amex card. Pay attention.
Beautiful. Here's Jesus Guzman. Guzman bounces it foul. Guzman hitting .270 with a home run, 4 RBIs. Top of the second inning. Zito hasn't fooled Ludwig or Maybin, but he's ahead in the count now to Guzman.
That big rainbow curveball just locked up Guzman. Little life in the Cove tonight.
Yeah, good life.
Let's take a look at that catch from Aaron Rowan one more time through our Ultramo. It's brought to you by your local Toyota dealer. Look at the concentration. Watch it right into the glove. And he sweet spotted that catch right in the glove
pocket. Two and two now to Guzman. For a second like that might be something that Jim Reynolds might think about. But he called it a ball. It's 3-2. 0-2 to 3-2. Sandoval on the big hop. Huff digs it outside, retired. Pat Burrell will lead things off. And it'll be Burrell, Huff, and Scherholtz facing the lefty Corey Lubke. Burrell with a big swing and a foul off the backstop, and it's no balls and one strike.
He was bushwhacking there. He was looking for one thing and one thing only, and he was geared up to go get it first pitch. Look at fastball, middle end.
.238 hitter, 7 home runs, 20 driven in for Pat Burrell. Breaking ball, kind of belt high, 1-2.
That's his bread and butter slider. I mean, you said that when he came out of the bullpen, he was a fastball slider guy, but now he's starting to throw a curveball and a changeup. But that slider, I think, is his most confident breaking ball.
Popped up middle of the diamond. It's going to be Headley.
Well, the Giants are back on NBC Bay Area Friday, July 15th at 7 p.m. as the Giants are going to take on the San Diego Padres in San Diego. And all month long in July, NBC Bay Area's Jessica Aguirre and Raj Mathai brings you a special series of in-depth investigative reports. Discover the Bay Area's most compelling stories weeknights at 11 on Comcast Cable 3 and 703. NBC Bay Area is the proud over-the-air broadcast home of your San Francisco Giants.
Huff at 243. Mike was talking about the ownage. Huff, Lubke, 1 for 1.
Yeah, 1 for 1. That's ownage. Come on.
Fouls this one back. It's 2 balls and 1 strike.
I think you have to have at least 10 at bats against the guy to have orange. However, having said that, if a guy's got a 6 for 6 against you with 4 doubles and a homer, I mean, that's automatic orange.
I think Huff was thinking he was going to do a little bit more with that last pitch. It was up. Two balls, 2 strikes. On the ground to short, and it's Bartlett.
Well, last night it was Nate Sherholtz who had the big bat here in a 4-1 game on a 3-1 pitch. It's a 2-run shot, made it a 4-3 ball game. And then in the 14th inning, in a tie ball game, he sends everybody home happy with his first walk-off home run and his first 2 home run in one game night. And it was all about Nate Sherholtz.
Sherholtz last night 3 for 6, 2 RBIs. Fouls this one out of play. He also in extra innings led off with a double. He was the runner at third with less than 2 outs, and the Giants had a chance to go home. And Cody Ross struck out and Burrow popped out, and there's a foul back, and it's 1-2.
Here's the foul ball that kind of went up our way. Yep. In his hat.
Well, not in his buddy's hat.
That's great. They're having fun.
2-2 to Sherholtz.
Right now, the first time through the lineup, Lupke's going right at the Giants with a lot of fastballs.
Ugly finder?
Yep.
Yeah, I think so. Anything aimed at Benny's an ugly finder.
Yeah, but this guy here, you can't really say it's an ugly finder.
No.
She got it.
No. Just in the direction of.
Yeah, but if it hit our camera person down there, Dave Pinzer. Major ugly finder.
He knows. He agrees. 3-2 to Sherholtz. Out of play.
But that's why we love Benny. There's Dave Pinzer. Now, is that a head that only a mother could love, or what? Yep. He's growing fond of it.
3-2 to Sherholtz. And a shot to right field, and that's a base hit.
He can hit. That average keeps climbing, and it's now up to 281.
That's the first base runner of the game for either team.
You make a mistake up to him right now, he is going to smother it. Just a very compact movement to the ball. The head stays very still. Very quiet, little compact load of his hands as he gets cocked.
Here's Bill Hall. Bill Hall takes a strike. .212 average for Hall. Hall pops this one out of play. Everybody got to play last night for the Giants. Giants were down to nobody off the bench in that winning 14th inning. Javi Lopez was due to hit 4th. Hall takes high, 1-2. Sherholtz with his lead. Lupke keeps an eye on Nate Schultz. He's got 5 steals. He's been thrown out 4 times. And the 1-2 pitch coming up to Bill Hall. And Hall pops another one out of play.
Another fastball challenge from Lupke.
Johnson goes out and has a word with Lupke. The Braves today swept the Colorado Rockies in that 4-game series in Atlanta. Braves beat the Rockies 6-3. Again, Gonzalez and Tulowitzki not in the lineup. The Arizona-St. Louis game is now being held up due to rain. We wouldn't know anything about that, would we?
Well, it is a complete game. Should they not be able to resume that game? Arizona is leading the Cardinals 1-0 at the top of the 6th. So they played the mandatory 5 innings, which means it's in the books.
Hall out swinging to end the inning. 3 strikeouts for Lupke. 3rd inning coming up.
Introduction, but we'll do it anyway because it's always fun to say Hall of Famer Willie McCovey, and tonight's a very special night. Willie, it's the 3rd annual, that's hard to believe, Junior Giants Stretch Drive. Tell us a little bit about the Junior Giants program and why you wanted to align your nickname Stretch with it.
Well, it's a fundraiser, and as you know, the Giants raise funds for Junior Giants in different areas. The Stretch Drive, because a guy by the name of Stretch, we named it the Stretch Drive. And people have been great about donating money for little leaguers. And, you know, I go back to when I was a kid growing up, and I didn't have ball fields to play on. And a lot of the money that we raise go to building fields for Junior Giants and getting them equipment to play with, and even scholarships. So the money is put to good use. So I'm just happy to be a part of this.
People are so happy to see you involved with it and see how important it is to you. And guys, they can start donating right now through the 10th of July. That's how long this goes. JuniorGiant.org or 1-877-JUNIOR-GIANT. Really quickly, there's something new this year. And we have a much smaller version of Willie McCovey right here. And And Willie, I asked you, I'm gonna throw you under the bus a little bit. I said, could you really stretch that far? And what did you tell me?
I can stretch a lot farther than that, Amy. Come on.
A lot farther than he couldn't believe I asked him. All right, juniorgiants.org or 1-877-JUNIOR-GIANT. You can call right now and they will take your donation. $44 is all they ask. That's all it takes for a junior giant to play ball. Gentlemen?
All right, thanks, Amy. Stretch says, I'll show you right now I can stretch.
Well, he could stretch now. That's a nickname you have to earn. And boy, he really could have the great stretch from first base.
And you'd also find him in the outfield from time to time.
Great athlete.
Tejada made a nice play. Here's Rob Johnson. Johnson hitting at 182, a couple of home runs, 7 RBIs. There's that big breaking ball from Zito. The 1-1 pitch to Rob Johnson. Swinging a foul down the right field line. That'll be out of play. We saw Al Michaels and Bob Costas before the game. And had a chance to chat with both of them. But in Al Michaels' particular case, he was a broadcaster for the Giants in the middle 70s. And he said he wanted to see Stretch, and he did. So he wanted to see Tito Fuentes, because both those gentlemen were on the teams that he broadcasted for. And he also had some very kind words for an old friend of ours, Lon Simmons.
Well, Al Michaels and Bob Costas are going to broadcast a game tomorrow night. And they are like two little kids.
Oh, they are.
They are really looking forward to working with one another and doing a baseball game.
2-2 pitch to Rob Johnson. Swinging a bouncing ball to Sandoval. Sandoval, a crow hop and a throw. And that's out number 2. Now, how about this picture? That's Al Michaels on the left, our old boss Bob Lurie in the middle. And look at Lon. Heartthrob Lon.
Yeah, he was a heartthrob. Still is.
You notice there's 2 empty bottles of wine in front of Lon. Can you pass? You going to finish that? Can you pass that over here, please?
Lon Simmons, Hall of Famer.
Aubrey Huff, 3 ground balls, 9 up, 9 down. Eli Whiteside will lead things off. To the bottom of the 3rd inning. It's time for Subway Eat Fresh. Ask Kruk and Kipe. Don from San Francisco. What does Don want to know? Is it better to be ahead a half a game in the win column or in the loss column? Take the W's, baby.
Well, you can get two arguments on that. When you are going down the stretch drive, I mean, you're watching that last loss column because not everybody plays the same amount of games that when you're looking at that standings. But bottom line, at the end, it all gets down to wins. When it goes to the last game of the year.
Subway Eat Fresh, Stump, Crook, and Kite.
It's easy to do.
Here's Whiteside. Whiteside takes a strike.
Now, right about now, the glare is off the center field batter's eye. And this ballpark starts to get a little more fair to hitters. As it is for the first 2.5 innings. I mean, it's been pretty much all pitching. There's Zito, 9 up, 9 down. And Lubke just one single.
Whiteside hits it high, hits it deep, out of here. 1-0 Giants.
And there's your indicator that it's getting a little bit easier to see. And I got to believe that stunned Lubke. Because of the amount of fastballs that he threw in the first 2 innings, you weren't going to go up there looking for anything but a fastball. And here's a breaking ball. He drops it right down over the plate at the knees. And Eli Whiteside shows you how big and strong he is. And he knew it right off the crack of the bat. Home run number 3 for Whiteside. The Giants lead 1-0.
Here's Zito. Zito 0 for 6 on the year, takes a strike.
And the dog is loving life. His beloved Giants have a 1-run lead.
Zito, a 3-pitch see ya.
You just missed that one. Giants baseball at Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area is brought to you by Heffernan Insurance Brokers. Insurance and financial services for you and your business. Visit hefins.com.
Just missed it?
By about a yard.
Here's Rowan. There's always the argument sometimes between fans about the designated hitter and letting pitchers hit. All someone needs is a video of that at bat, and that's the argument for the designated hitter. But in Zito's defense, he's got a 1-0 lead. I want to get out of there.
Yeah, and Lubke's got really good stuff too. First time you saw that slider.
Rowan slams this one into the alleyway, and Maben tracks it down. You see the 2 announcers that'll be doing the Giants game. That's Bob Costas and then Al Michaels. And they are just a couple of booths down from us. And you're right, they are like a couple of little kids. And why shouldn't they be? Tejada takes a strike.
That's a good slider. I think too with Lubke, he hasn't made any mistakes up with that slider. He's kept it down.
Tejada bounced out to third. We are in the home half of the 3rd inning. Say this about Lubke, he likes to get the ball back and throw it.
Oh, he's a rock and roll. Get it and go guy.
I mean, as a hitter, you have to sometimes slow a guy down. Step out a little bit. Maybe playable for Guzman. Out of play.
That's Eli Whiteside's reward for hitting a home run. He gets to come into the bench and strap on his gear.
Gear on, baby. The latest issue of Sports Illustrated has a great shot of Yogi Berra on the cover.
Yep.
And the equipment, as the walk to Tejada, the equipment is unbelievable. If you look at Yogi and his catcher's gear.
Yeah, they've definitely improved equipment.
Well, the World's Championship walk, only 500 bricks left. Order your personalized brick. sfgiants.com/brick. Sandoval rolls it foul. Anyway, that cover on Sports Illustrated, if you looked at Yogi's shin guards, now they would look like shin guards you would buy for a little leaguer.
You wouldn't get one big league catcher to strap those shin guards on and catch one half of an inning.
I looked at that picture and I thought, my goodness, has the equipment advanced that much?
Well, it has when you're talking about shin guards.
Sandoval out in front as he pops this one middle of the diamond. And that'll be Hudson, and Hudson puts it away. And that ends the inning. The Giants do get on the board. It's Eli Whiteside, and bye-bye, baby. 1-0 Giants.
The question tonight, name the 5 Giants pitchers since 1958 to start the All-Star game. Great question.
Denorfia facing Zito, 1-0 Giants. They'll tie fastball. They'll make that a changeup. No balls in 1 strike. Guessing. Could have been slider, maybe a curveball, maybe even knuckleball. That pitch is outside. Screwball.
Well,
Cutter.
I've seen some creativity with that slider because he can run it flat at the belt, really get it in tight on a right-hander's hands, and he can also put some slant on it, throw it in his back foot.
Two and 1 to Denorfia. 3-1 to Denorfia. Bartlett to follow. 1-0 Giants. 3-2. Take a little off, add a little, turn it over. Into center field, and it's going to fall. Denorfia poked out. First hit in base runner for the Padres.
Well, we have a special group of folks here in the ballpark tonight sitting in the bleachers. 300 of the medical staff from UCSF, and in particular in the ICU unit of that wonderful hospital. And many of these fine people are responsible for caring for and really saving the life of Patrick Landers, a Giants group ticket manager. These dedicated people have taken care of Patrick over the past few months during his illness, and we're honored and thrilled to have them out here at the ballpark tonight. So, folks, thank you and enjoy the ball game.
They are having fun, as they should. Here's Bartlett. Runner goes. Whiteside's throw is going to come up short, and it'll be a stolen base for D'Onofrio. So one thing the Giants have not been able to do in this series is control the running game of the Padres.
Now, the Padres rank second in the National League in stolen bags, and that's the only team that has more stolen bases. But something that you're kind of aware of when you play the Padres the last couple of years, and the Giants just have not done a good job of controlling that part of the game.
Bill Hall is going to have to make a long throw, and everybody is safe. It'll be a base hit, so an infield hit for Bartlett. Like Hall's foot slipped just a little bit when he was about to plant and throw. Here's Headley. Headley hit a fly ball to Rowan in the first inning.
You really have to keep an eye on Bartlett. I mean, he's the guy that's got 18 stolen bags on this Padres team. So you know he wants to go.
He goes, but then he stops. Whiteside's throw back, and Bartlett gets back in time.
And even if you don't go, if you're a base runner, just a few days short of the All-Star break with 18 stolen bases, you are definitely in the mind of the pitcher. He knows that you are a base stealer, and that can mess with a guy's concentration, even if you don't decide to steal.
Two and 0. Ludwig to follow. Swing. And a miss.
Beautiful changeup. You know that Headley's sitting on something a little quicker, perhaps. Not a 2-0 changeup. And this count, she loves Barry Zito.
2 balls and 1 strike.
We love him too.
Yeah, I don't know about the guy next to her, whether he was participating in making that sign.
Well, she's his date. Not a good thing when you pick up your date. She's got an I Love Barry Zito sign.
Runner goes. Whiteside's throw. Got him. And Hall got spiked, and he's down.
Now, Bud Blatt's going to come out and argue with Andy Fletcher, the second base umpire. He did not think that he had him. But the way Bill Hall got spiked, I don't know if he ever got to the bag. But that is a huge play from Eli Whiteside. Well, I can see why Bud Black is arguing. That was a close play.
Is Bill Hall cut? Yeah, I think he was safe.
I agree. And in the process, he got spiked, and I think he is cut on the shin.
So maybe Emmanuel Burris will be coming out, huh?
Well, we're not sure if they're just going to tape him up or if indeed, no, it looks to me like Burris is coming in.
So pencil Burris into your lineup instead of Hall. Dangerous spot, that second base.
Well, it can be. I thought he was leaving the game to go get maybe a butterfly bandage put on it. But apparently he's cut worse than we thought.
Headley. Pops it up. This is not going to do it. It should be Burris, and Burris makes the catch. And just like that, 2 down. Saw some freelancing by Tejada. Tejada ended up being the cutoff man. So one thing about if you're on the infield and just look around, you might end up being in a spot where you never thought you'd be.
Well, that was clearly the case. I don't know if they have in the playbook where the shortstop comes over as a cutoff man between the second baseman who catches the ball behind the first baseman and the catcher.
There you go.
That's a new one.
Ludwig rolls it foul. This was hit off of Ludwig. Now he's limping.
It's a dangerous game, baseball.
Tough time right now. This 8:05 to 8:15 time slot. You got to be careful.
That's a little dangerous. Not a whole lot you can do if you're the trainer. You just sort of follow them around.
Yeah, we don't see much of ethyl anymore.
Ethyl chloride. Hey, it's gone. There used to be a little silver canister that trainers used to come out, uncork it, they spray a little on you. It didn't do a darn thing.
I thought for the longest time back in the 70s that it's the only thing that the trainers learned when they went to school.
That was it. How to open and close an ethyl chloride canister.
We had a great trainer in Cleveland, Jimmy Warfield. It did not matter what you did, he was going to put ethyl chloride on it.
Yeah, it was like it was the Greek wedding one where the guy had Windex and was squirting it on everything. That's what ethyl chloride was. Cures everything. Athlete's feet, put a little ethyl chloride on there. We'll cure you.
I'm telling you, you'd get hit by a pitch and the trainer would come out with the ethyl chloride and you're like, no, I'm good. I am good.
Yeah, that hurt worse than getting hit by a pitch.
0-1 to Ludwig. On the ground, foul. Got him. Zito pitches out of the first and third. Nobody out. It's 1-0 Giants.
presented by authority of the San Francisco Giants and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. And the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of San Francisco Baseball Associates, LP.
All right, time to answer our trivia question brought to you by AT&T. The question tonight was, name the 5 Giant pitchers since 1958 to start the All-Star game. Our survey said Juan Marichal, Vida Blue, Rick Russell, Jason Schmidt, and Tim Lincecum.
Burrell waves at a pitch. One nothing Giants here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Burrell check swing foul, and now it's 0-2. Giants a run on the Eli Whiteside home run.
Change up. I think too, he's missing down below the zone. What up? It's my 12th birthday. Go Giants.
Burrell on the ground towards the hole. Headley gives ground, makes the play, throws, and they get Burrell.
Nice play, Chase Headley. Well, Giants baseball on Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area is brought to you by the Solar Company. Visit thesolarco.com for details about their new zero-down lease with monthly payments as low as $99 for qualified buyers. Headley knew he had some time. Not a lot of speed from Burrell, but all said and done, good play by the Padres third baseman.
Huff. Foul past Tim Flannery. Big chopper. Hudson from deep second. 2 down.
Well, you can see why the Padres like Corey Lupke. So we're 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. A lot of confidence getting in that strike zone. He's been attacking it all night long. There's been 1 walk in this ball game between both pitchers.
Sherhouse laid out a rope to right field in the 2nd inning. Emmanuel Burris is on deck. 1-0 Giants on a beautiful Thursday night. Another packed house. How you're supposed to swing at a 2-0 pitch. 2 balls and 1 strike.
Be good balance in that swing. Confidence in that swing. That's a good slider. The guys are not picking it up. They're breaking down midway through their swings.
So Sherholtz works it to a 3-2 count. And the payoff to Nate Sherholtz, and he got him with a high fastball, and that'll end the inning. 5 strikeouts for Lutke. 5th inning coming up.
The fifth, the Giants lead 1-0, and Brian Wilson doing some good deeds for the community today. He met with over 1,000 people, and 1,000 of that crowd were kids that received Wilson gloves, courtesy of Brian Wilson and the Wilson Glove Company. I had a chance to sit down with Brian and talk to him about it at length. It's on csnbayarea.com. It's an Amy G's Giants exclusive. Nice job, Brian Wilson. And Dwayne, you were looking good out there too.
Oh yeah, he's fabulous. I spoke to those kids. There's 1,000 of them. There's a strike to Maben. And the one thing that Brian Wilson can do, he's got a terrific personality, and he can read the room. And once he's read it, he will take over the room. There's a pop-up, and it'll be Aubrey Huff. And you know what he did the best? He couldn't wait for to pick the questions from the kids. Your support of the Stretch Drive at $44 level provides the opportunity for one child to play ball for a season. Last year, the Giants fans contributed over $150 to the drive. Visit jrgiants.org to see how you can help.
Now, you're right about Brian Wilson. I mean, he could be on the George Lopez show talking to some senior citizens or a group of little leaguers, and he will have something to say relevant to all of the groups. And he has fun with it.
Plus, he wrote a check for 1,000 gloves. And the tickets tonight for all the kids, he wrote a check for that too.
Well, it's something he believes in. And as we all know, when he gets behind something, he does it right. So nice going, Willie.
Hit to right field. Sherholtz a long run. Sherholtz can't hang on. It's in and out of his glove. And into second base is Guzman. It's a good effort by Sherholtz, as he might be banged up a little bit.
He knew he was going to have contact with that fence. It's been ruled a double, and that would have been the play of the week. Maben continuing to do damage here. Strokes it. And it caught a lot of pocket. Juan Guzman, I beg your pardon. Going the opposite way with power. Nice at bat.
Here's Hudson. I think any ball player would tell you if they get leather on it, they should catch it.
Especially that much of the pocket. Still, it would have been a heck of a play.
Absolutely.
Guzman swung the bat well in this series.
Zito trying to stay away from Hudson. Hudson bounced out to Tejada. He's 0 for 1. On the ground, into the hole again. This time it's Sandoval, and Sandoval throws him out.
Boy, he has put on a clinic over at third base, and he looks like he's shaken up a bit. He has knocked his wind out.
Scrape up your hand.
They say, what kind of range, how much range do you have as a third baseman? Well, all you can get. And the thing about Sandoval is so much quicker to his feet. When he goes off his feet to make a play, on a dive like this, so much quicker to his feet than last year. I mean, it's not even close. Nice play.
Here's Johnson. Johnson takes that big sweeping breaking ball down and in. And a strike.
Jim Reynolds had to think about that one. But to his credit, he stayed with that big old rainbow.
No swing on the appeal. It's 2 balls and 1 strike. Zito to throw pitch number 66. Eli Whiteside right now the difference in this game. For Whiteside is third home run of the year in the third inning.
Well, he's gone through the signs a couple times. Now Whiteside's figuring, you know what? We need to make sure. We've got a pitcher on deck, so they don't have to just give into the strike zone. They can stay to a corner or below the zone, hoping that Rob Johnson will expand his zone and try and hit one of Zito's pitches. And that may have been the message that Eli Whiteside brought out to Zito.
Good breaking ball, 2-2.
Good finish, plants it right down there at the knees, inside corner. Look at the frame job by Whiteside.
Tough play for Sandoval, and they're calling it a foul ball. And at one point, you were hoping it was going to be foul, and then you were hoping it was going to be called fair.
That's exactly the emotions that went through my mind. I'm kind of ticked off. I thought that once I saw it bounce close to the line, it had to have gone over the bag. Very close. Tim Welke making the call.
It was more foul than fair, let's put it that way.
I think he made the right call, Parker. As he usually does.
Very high. Now it's 3-2.
Well, he's pitching the way he should. The pitcher on deck. If that hitter wants to help you out, go out of the zone and chase, let him do it. But to just give it in the strike zone and say, here, hit it, that's not where you want to be.
Three and two.
Zito wants to slide him.
Foul back.
Well, that got a little lazy out there at the belt. You saw the target from Eli Whiteside. He wanted that slider towards the back foot, down off the strike zone, down and in. See the zone, and look where this thing winds up. Belt high out over the plate. Ooh. That was lazy. They got away with one there.
Got him. Boy, a delayed call from Jim Reynolds. And Johnson really didn't appreciate it. 1-0 Giants.
Giants history go back to last year, July 7th. That's when rookie Buster Posey hits 2 home runs, including his first career grand slam in the Giants' 15-2 victory over the Brewers. The Giants hit 3 homers and go up 4-0 in the first, and they never looked back. Tim Lincecum strikes out 10 over 7. 2 home runs and 6 RBIs are a career high for Buster Posey.
That was the 4-game sweep of the Brewers that very well could have saved the season.
Remember, they left Colorado going into Milwaukee, and that was as low as they were all year. Last year in July, they went 20-8. And they do want their Buster back.
Burris hit for the first time, replacing the injured Bill Hall. And there's a strike. One ball and 1 strike. Burris overall hitting at .224. Giants will take a walk here. It's 3-1.
Pitch that ended it for Zito in the 5th inning, a 3-2 changeup.
Hit on the ground. It's right at Hudson, who makes the play.
What do you say we take a look at the pitch that ended it for the Padres in the top of the 5th? Bob Johnson just stares at a beautiful changeup. The plate umpire Jim Reynolds says, "See ya." Late call, and that's how things ended for the Pods.
And not a strike. Whiteside fouls it back. It's 0-1.
Partner. That was right down the middle. Come on. How come every time I say that you get mad?
No,
you're such an old hitter.
Doesn't need a response because it's so ridiculous. 1 ball and 1 strike. Whiteside's home run is the difference in the game.
Not many home runs have been hit here at AT&T, just 18. That's the lowest in the National League.
Whiteside out swinging.
Well, the New York Mets are coming to town. They start tomorrow, 3 days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and there are great seats available for Orange Friday tomorrow night. Saturday, 6:05 game, a new game time. Make note, Giants are giving out striped socks presented by PlayStation. Sunday's game is sold out, but for those of you who are coming, it is a 5:05 game. Take notice. Need tickets for Friday or Saturday? Go to sfgiants.com.
Zito struck out on 3 pitches. Attitude across the board.
Oh, yeah.
Zito now 0 for 5 pitches. And a ball high. 1-2.
I don't think that young man's going to share that lemonade. That's just a feeling I have.
Not with that guy, the little guy. His brother's counting the straws. He only sees 1. Zito, he did share.
second inning, Ryan Ludwig hits a bomb to center, and Aaron Rowland goes back and simply gobbles it up. And look at how pure the catch was, right in the pocket. And that's our Coors Light Freeze Can, brought to you by Frost Brewed Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer.
Here's Lubke. No balls and 1 strike. On deck, Denorfia. Swing and a miss. Tune in to NBC Bay Area Friday night, July 15th at 7 p.m. Giants Padres, Petco Park. And for everything Giants, check out NBCBayArea.com and search for The Cove. Deep coverage of the team, the players, the opponents. Watch even a peek into the iconic ballpark. The Cove on NBCBayArea.com. So here's Denorfia. Denorfia takes a strike. Denorfia with a single in the 4th inning. And he takes one just inside. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Oh, and Zito has missed. He has not missed very far away from the strike zone. Such a great finish with every pitch he's had. The fastball, the changeup, the curveball. Think back though, all the times he's missed high with that off-speed stuff. He hasn't done that since coming back off the DL.
2-2.
Zito said he made some mechanical adjustments in his delivery, and it really has affected his ability to command his pitches down around the knees.
Aubrey Huff will charge right by the bag. 2 outs. And here's Bartlett.
And with the Giants bullpen having to eat up 8 innings in last night's ballgame, it was really important that Barry Zito would go deep into tonight's ballgame. And he has been outstanding.
Just received a text message from Matt Chisholm from the PR department. Hall left the game with a laceration to the left lower leg. Here's Bartlett. Bartlett 1 for 2. Runs up to bunt and takes a strike. 0-1.
How many times have you seen 0-1 tonight from Zito?
A lot.
I've always felt that strike 1 is confidence. Guy's ratio and his ability to get strike 1 consistently tells you a lot about where he is mentally and mechanically. Good pitch. That was better than the strike 3 to Rob Johnson that ended things for the Padres in the 5th. Tried to cut a fastball outside corner. Just missed. Now this is what we saw in Chicago. And this is what we saw in Detroit. Probably even more impressive because of the rain delay that he had to deal with. And he has brought those good mechanics in tonight's game.
Two and two, and the pitch down low, blocked by Whiteside.
Next pitch for Zito will be number 83.
Got him.
Right above the hands of the fastball.
It remains 1-0 Giants.
on Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area is brought to you by Farmers Insurance. Call 1-800-FARMERS or visit farmers.com to find a local agent. We are insurance. We are Farmers. By Xfinity, home of the most live sports. And by Jack in the Box. For a limited time, Jack's Really Big Chicken Sandwich Combo is back. 2 chicken patties, bacon, and melting cheese, served with a 20-ounce drink, and small seasoned curly fries for only $3.99 plus tax at participating restaurants.
1-0 Giants. Aaron Rowan in the 1-0 pitch, and Rowan pops it up. Should be playable for Guzman, and Guzman will put it away. All right, let's check in with Amy G.
All right, Dwayne, this World Championship baby contest is getting big. And we found Jenny. She's getting big in a good way. And Jenny thinks she might have the World Championship baby in her tummy. Why is that, Jenny?
Well, we definitely celebrated appropriately after the big win. So
that would be November 1st around 7:54 p.m. Not to get into too many details, but we have confirmation.
Yeah, definitely. Confirmation's right here.
And Jenny and her husband Andy have Ava and Rocco. So it's clear in the championship baby, they say it's clear they know how to celebrate. Gentlemen, if people would like to enter the contest, you have to be pregnant. CSNBayArea.com. Do you have the World Championship baby? Lots of prizes.
1 ball and 1 strike to Tejada. Amy's taking this to a whole new level.
Gotta love it. Gamer babes from Half Moon Bay.
One and 2 to Tejada with Sandoval to follow. Tejada fouls it out of play.
Oh yeah, we're having a party on the boat.
Wow. Ooh, looks like fun.
Yeah, it does.
1 and 2.
We got it going.
Full count, or make it 2 and 2 to Tejada. A lot of smiles.
It's got to be a wedding.
Out of play.
Of course, Thursday night, you don't see too many Thursday night weddings. Maybe a retirement party.
Unless that's the only time you can get the boat. Two pitch to Tejada. Foul. Sandoval on deck. Tejada hit the bag. It slowed it down, and Tejada may go for 2. Here's the throw to second, and he made it.
He was not going to be denied a double. Down and in, spins on it, hits the bag, and you can see how far that Ludwig had to come over for it. And Tejada knew that he was playing him in the gap, so anything down the line was going to be an opportunity to take an extra bag. And here he is, heading into second, safe at second, safe and secure. And that, my friends, is New York life.
So here's Sandoval, who's 0 for 2. Three hits now for each team. Sandoval right past Pat Burrow.
Let's take a look at our Farmers Insurance report card. Longest hit streaks in the National League this season. Andre Ethier with a 30-game hit streak. Pence with 23, Braun 22, Terrio 20, and Pablo Sandoval sitting on 18. And he still needs 1 hit tonight to extend it.
0-1 to Sandoval. Sandoval with a base hit to left field. Tejada is going the other way, and because of that, they're going to have to hold him up. And it'll be runners at the corners.
Well, he did the right thing. you have to freeze on a line drive. And that ball, in his eye, he didn't know it was going to get past third baseman Chase Headley. Now watch Tejada freeze and head back. And he did exactly what he's supposed to do. Now he readjusts, but in doing so, it cost him the ability to score. But that is how you run that situation. He executed it perfectly. Do not want to get doubled up if you're in the score position with one out by a line drive that's caught by an infielder.
Yeah, we're being told that our direct TV viewers are having some problems watching this show, and we're trying to get it straightened out for our direct TV viewers. One of the things they missed was the injury to Bill Hall. This was a stolen base attempt. Hall got spiked and left the game as he got cut.
Laceration in the lower leg, and he was upset walking the field, throwing his glove into the dugout.
First and third, one out for Pat Burrow. Burrow takes low. They're going to say he went around 0-1.
David Rackley, first base umpire.
Felt high, 0-2. So now Burrow have to do his best to put the ball in play.
When fans watch a big league hitter take a pitch like that, they say, well, how can they take a pitch like that? Well, with less than 2 strikes, he was looking for something else, plain and simple.
On the ground and a base hit. Burrow goes the other way. It's 2-0 Giants.
Nice adjustment. He took some swing out. He knew with Guzman holding the runner at first base, there was an opportunity on the right side of the infield, and he took full advantage of that hole. That's just a great 2-strike at bat. Did not get long, got compact, stayed inside it. He had one thing in his mind, and that's using that hole on the right side. That's a big league piece of hitting, folks.
Here's Huff. Huff takes a breaking ball for a strike. Sandoval at second, Burrell at first. 0-2.
Straight away in the outfield. They pull the third baseman about 4 steps over towards the middle of the infield. Expose the line down the third base.
And Huff on 3 pitches is down. 8 strikeouts. And here's Nate Sherholtz. Sherholtz is singled and he's struck out.
The runner in scoring position right now, he's the guy you want up there. He and Pablo Sandoval, the 2 hottest hitters in the Giants lineup.
Giants with a run here in the 6th. It's 2-0 San Francisco. Sherholtz in the center field. Maybin drifting back. He will get there, and that'll end the inning. Giants on the board. Some excitement here in the 6th. It's 2-0 Giants.
Upper deck? No way!
All right, our Toyota game summary brought to you by your local Toyota dealer. Corey Lupke and Barry Zito, a couple lefties, both throwing the ball extremely well. Lupke's given up a couple of runs, Zito none. Lupke with 8 strikeouts, Zito with 5. And they've been terrific tonight.
Yeah, it's been another duel. You get used to them around here.
Andres Torres comes in the game. He's now the center fielder. Moving from center to left is Aaron Rowan. So your outfield is Rowan, Torres, and Scherholtz. A good outfield. Pitches high, 2-0 to Headley. Headley's flied out and he's popped out. Hits the outside corner when he had to. It's 2-1.
Perfect location. That's how you neutralize a 2-0 count.
Tejada. 1 out. And here's Ryan Ludwig.
Only one time tonight has Zito allowed the leadoff hitter to get on base, and that was in the 4th inning. And that's when he pitched to a runner first and third, nobody out scenario, and did not allow the Padres to score.
Ludwig, a fly ball to deep center field and a strikeout. And he hits it high and deep to left. Rowan's just going to watch this one, and it is gone, and it's 2-1.
Home run number 11 for Ludwig. And he was not fooled at all on that breaking ball. Curveball. And he got all of it. See the grip. And I'll tell you what, though, if you're going to give up a home run, give up a good one.
Well, that was a pretty good one.
Halfway up the bleachers, yes, it was.
Here's Maben. Maben lined out. He's popped out.
Could have been a first pitch slider, too. Breaking ball, nevertheless.
And tight to Maben. 2 balls and no strikes.
Neshek and Gregerson, 2 right-handers, get greased up in the Padres pen. That last pitch for Zito, number 90.
And a strike. It's 2-1.
Again, neutralizing a 2-0 count with good location. That time he did it with a changeup.
Swing and a miss. 2-2.
That's the pitch that gets you talking to yourself when you're a hitter. You completely are fooled by the speed. You get out and chase, reach.
Got him.
Good curveball. I mean, you talk about some snappage, and that's strikeout number 6 for Zito. This thing really explodes at the end. See ya. Just disappears.
Affelt walking down to the bullpen. Here's Jesus Guzman.
Always been a great strikeout pitch for Barry Zito. That big curveball to right-handers.
Good curveball, and it's 0-1. Come back with a fastball underneath the hands of Guzman. Guzman doubled off of Scherholtz's glove. in right field in the 5th inning. Sandoval, tricky hop, side retired. The home run by Ludwig brings the Padres a little closer. Two to one ball game. When it's time for a change, think Speedy Oil Change and Tune-Up. Your oil change tune-up and smog experts.
Got Neshek, the new pitcher. Lots of funkiness from Neshek. You can see the delivery, a low 3/4. He gets a fastball, slider, and a changeup, and he'll go high 80s with the speed, mid to high.
You gotta wait. You gotta wait. You gotta wait.
We saw him throw a changeup last night, and it's a good one. With all that funk that he could throw at you.
And he comes at you. You know, 90's pretty good for a guy that is elbows and legs and everything else coming at you.
Oh, yeah, kneecaps.
Yeah, that was another part that I almost mentioned. Out of play. It's 1-2.
He was also the guy that gave up the home run last night that sent everybody home in the 14th inning. Nate Scherholtz. A walk-off home run. It was Neshek that absorbed the loss.
Burris with an emergency hack.
That is a big league emergency swing right there.
He will live to see another pitch.
You want to see a big league emergency swing. Yep, get out of my kitchen.
Playable for a fan. It's one of those nice lazy pop-ups that a fan should be able to catch even without a glove. What do you think?
Yeah.
She needs to be a little bit more excited, however. Yeah, I got it.
Well, maybe it's not her first one.
Now, that's the young lady that had the I Love Barry Zito sign, and the gentleman next to her wasn't very happy. He's a lot happier now. She put the sign away.
Well, it looks like Emmanuel Burris is trying to hit a foul ball to everybody on the left field side of the stadium. There's a few use a candlestick. You literally could do that.
That is a great sequence right there of you swing as hard as the guy threw it.
Well, that was another world-class emergency swing. And you're right, it looked like it was underwater. This has become a very entertaining at bat for the boys in the dugout. 9 pitches and 7 fouls. I mean, after that changeup, that fastball is going to look like it's 1,100 miles an hour.
It's wiffle ball until he throws the fastball.
Yeah.
I don't think he's not trying to figure. Hit on the ground to Hudson. What's it going to watch a guy like Nishik and he's going, I might try some of this.
You never know.
Let's go to Amy G.
All right, gentlemen, a quick injury update. Mike Fontenot, who's with the Grizzlies right now, we were told yesterday was likely he'd be activated and come up here tomorrow. That's been changed. Bruce Bochy said that they're putting him in a holding pattern for health reasons, and there's just no reason to rush him. And Brandon Belt was activated and then optioned back to AAA Fresno. Bruce Bochy said it's really good to have him there, get him more playing time. In case something happens up here, he's got a good guy to go to in Fresno. Gentlemen.
All right. Zito coming out. He's on deck. Whiteside hit a home run in the third. It's 2-1 Giants. Here he breaks his bat, and he's going to serve one to left. And Zito is going to hit. Or should I say, Zito is going to bunt.
Zito is going to attempt to bunt. Indeed.
Usually it's around this time you start to see the Padres bullpen move around, but they've did a lot of work last night, and they've done a lot of work in this series as Zito's bunt is foul.
Well, if a guy's funky to hit off of, he's funky to bunt off of. Nishik, I don't think there's anything that he does makes it easy on a hitter.
It's a fair ball. They better hurry. And Zito is out on the double play. We will go to the 8th inning. It'll be Hudson, Johnson, and the pitcher's spot.
By the Monterey Bay Aquarium. Take the plunge at the MontereyBayAquarium.org/love.
It is amazing what they can do out in the cove.
Yep. They've trained those tilapia.
It is. and tilapia swim away.
That's right. We'll be eating them tomorrow for dinner.
Every Friday night here in the press room. McCovey Cove tilapia. 2-1 Giants. How is it, by the way?
Tilapia?
Yeah, you don't do tilapia.
No, I can't hang with the tilapia. Barry Zito has saved the Giants bullpen tonight, folks. 7 strong innings. So important. Giants bullpen last night ate up 8 innings, gave up 2 hits, struck out 13. They were spectacular, but they needed Zito to go deep, and he's done that.
Hudson takes down low. Hudson, Rob Johnson, and then a pinch hitter. Two balls and no strikes. I would have to believe that Zito is on a short leash right now. And not because he's pitched poorly, but Bochy's got 2 very good relievers warming up in the bullpen.
Close pitch. That's 1-2-0 count he did not get.
He's got the other ones.
Hudson taking all the way. He's got some pop in his back. Giants know that, and they respect it.
Three and 2 to Hudson. Out of play. Zito comes into the zone, and Hudson knocks it into the club level.
102 pitches on the night.
Got him.
A little cutter on the 3-2 pitch, and that's a comeback from a 3-0 start.
Wow. Big
Strikeout number 7, indeed. Here's the payoff pitch. Just a cutter, and he gets Hudson to chase. Peanuts Lowry used to say every out from here on out weighs twice as much as the one before it, and you kind of had the feeling when Zito came back from the 3-0 count to get the strikeout.
Johnson. A ground ball and a strikeout. Alberto Gonzalez is on deck.
87-mile-an-hour fastball, and that's been the highest velocity fastball he's had all night. And that was pitch number 105.
Into the dugout. Benson saw that breaking ball early, and all they could do was hit it as a major ugly finder and Sean Dunston.
You're not on the same page on that one, brother.
And he knows it too. That's the thing.
He knows we're talking about him.
Very well into left center field. It's going to stay in the park for Andres Torres. Woo! 2 down.
Dave Righetti, Bruce Bochy talking it over.
Gonzalez, a 215 hitter. Zito will pick it up. Zito will throw it to Huff, and he pitches a clean 8. Fans are on their feet for Barry Zito.
As we head to the bottom half of the 8th inning, here we see Barry Zito. What a night he has had. 8 strong innings. And now it's a new pitcher for the Padres coming in when it's time for a change. I think Speedy Oil Change and Tune-Up, your oil change, tune-up, and smog experts. It's going to be Luke Gregerson. 32nd time that he has come in. Just got back off the disabled list during this series and had an oblique strain, but he's a sinker slider guy, and he's got good sinkers and he's got good sliders.
And he's facing Aaron Rowan, and Rowan turns away from a pitch inside. It's 1 ball and no strikes. Rowan with a swing and a miss. He's 0 for 3. Wilson getting ready. Tejada to follow. Top to third for Headley. Headley will make the play. Rowan with an 0 for 4 night. And here's Tejada. The difference in the game is the double by Tejada in the 6th. And then Pat Burrell knocked him in with a base hit. Tejada 1 for 2. He also walked in the 3rd. And he takes low.
One thing Tejada has done a great job of tonight is seeing pitches. Saw 8 in his first at bat, 7 in his second at bat, 8 in his third at bat.
Slices this one foul down the right field line. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. Up the middle. It'll be Bartlett with time, and Tejada's aboard.
Got to be a base hit. Oh, and he really had to leg this one out. He got a bad break. It looked like it hit the mound. And maybe even Gregerson got a piece of it. As Bartlett came over, he threw wide, and that opened a little window for Tejada. Good at bat. You watch him dig and go down to his belly. Giants get a base runner.
Sandoval batting left-handed for the first time. Inside corner strike.
Pablo Sandoval extended his hitting streak to 18 games his last at bat.
Bochy said today that Tejada will see more starts at second base. Off of Sandoval's foot, who cannot go a game without doing that.
He cannot. Last night's ball game, the 8th inning, Giants down 2 runs. And he does this off Mike Adams, who is really having a super first half. That tied the score, and the Giants would go into the 14th to win it. But that at bat really lit this place up, as you can imagine. Pablo Sandoval said today he thought he hit it out.
So it's 0-2 to Pablo Sandoval. Hit on the ground, could be a pair. Bartlett underhands it to Hudson, and Hudson on to Guzman, and that'll end the inning. 9th inning coming up, and Wilson's coming in.
The Junior Giants program. Visit jrgiants.org to learn more. They need your help.
Stretch drive. Here's Wilson facing Denorfia. And a 2-1 lead for the Giants here in the ninth. And Denorfia takes down low. When it's time for a change, think Speedy Oil Change and Tune-Up, your oil change tune-up and smog experts.
There you see the numbers for Brian Wilson. Through 2 innings in last night's ball game, and he was really sharp, trying to save it from that man right there, Barry Zito's 8 exceptional innings tonight.
Outside, Bartlett to follow, and then Headley.
There you see the line. 108 pitches, no walks, 7 strikeouts, 4 hits to 1 run, a home run by Ryan Ludwig.
Plants it 2-2. Tough play. Who's it going to be? Tejada on the bare hand, and Denorfia is aboard. Once it got over Wilson, then it became problematic.
Well, Tejada knew that his only chance was going to be to the bare hand. Denorfia is a very fast runner, and he could definitely put some heat on the defense going down first base line. There you see just a protective 2-strike hack. And a barehanded attempt by Tejada, and he could not come up with it. Do or die play.
So here's Bartlett.
Bunt situation. Wilson will give a catcher, in this instance it's Eli Whiteside, a chance to throw out a runner. He's quick to the plate.
Bartlett 1 for 3. Zito struck him out twice. He had an infield hit. Denorfia stole second in the 4th. He's got 7 steals. Inside corner to even the count.
With a cutter. And that's what we saw him do last night. He cut both sides of the plate with a cutter 88 to 90. And he went both sides of the plate with a 2-seam fastball that went 93-96. But his corner command was impeccable.
One and two.
And that's the 2-seamer he comes back door with at 94 miles per hour. And the best part about it is he's got his release point to where he's got knee-high command again. He's not making mistakes up unless he goes up there on purpose.
Tejada. Burris. Not in time.
Now the feed was a bit high, and it took away some of the balance in Emmanuel Burris' exchange. Now Burris has a shortstop arm. And you see the high feed. Just too much speed for Bartlett, who can run.
You almost have to worry, was Burris on the bag? And he was. Here's Headley. Headley takes a strike. Headley 0 for 3 tonight. Outside to even the count. Bartlett got thrown out at the 4th inning trying to steal. On the ground, Tejada to Burris. Ball game. Giants take the final game of this 4-game series, and they do it Giant style. A 1-run win, and it was Zito, Wilson, and a couple of big hits.
Well, indeed, it's Giants baseball, and they made 2 runs stand. And it was Barry Zito, though, who really needed to absorb innings tonight to save a bullpen, and he did more than expected. 8 strong, 5 hits allowed, 7 strikeouts, no walks, and flipped the ball to Brian Wilson, and the 2 of those guys got it done. What a great comeback in this series for this Giants team.
So, game 4 goes to the Giants. Giants 2, Padres 1. Giants post-game live with interviews, and the wrap is coming up at first. Let's go to the Sportsnet Central studio for an update.